Heyo guys, this is Babcool aka Cat, and I am here to show you how to make Mr. Crayfish's alchemy table thing. Like an alchemy crafting table of sorts. He didn't really call it anything in particular, I don't think. So, basically you'll put one item here, and one item here. And it will make something that you cannot craft, with those items in a crafting table. So, I've made myself a few. It's just super fun to watch. But you'll notice, like, if you have watched his video before, you'll notice that his had particles coming out of the item frames. I didn't want to mess with that, but you can if you like. I just really didn't want to take the time because at the time it took me about 6 hours to figure out the commands for this. After a lot of Googling, a lot of stress, and not having fun, I finally figured out how to make it for the most part. I got a little setup around here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And, okay, so I'm going to show you how this works. Now, the first command block is going to search for an item in this item frame. Now, how that works is if your item frame is on a block, as it is here, you're not going to test for this block here. It's going to test for this block right here. So the block that your item frame is in, not on. So keep that in mind. And you're going to have different coordinates for each one. Now I'm going to go to this one. And in the end of the command, which all the commands will be in the description, so don't even worry. In the end of the command, it will have the item, such as diamond here. You can go ahead and put in whatever you like. And as far as modifying the command to suit your needs, do not change dx, dy, or dz. Just change x, y, and z to be the proper coordinates that your item frame is in. Remember, it is the block that your item frame is in. So, this will be your first one. And this chain command block will be your second one. And I should also let you see that this is on repeat, unconditional, and always active, okay? And this chain command block for the second item frame, remember you're going to need different coordinates for this one. It's on chain, conditional, and always active, and has your second item, which will be in the middle. And then this third one is the same thing. And it will test for your third item on the far right. And again, you're going to have to change the coordinates to meet your needs. Now this one is a particle command. So it will cause cloud particles to come out of your cauldron. I would recommend that you experiment with this. This is the relative position to the cauldron instead of the coordinates. If you want to put the coordinates, you can. But you want to keep, like, other than these three squigglies, you want to keep the rest of it the same so that everything looks smooth and clear. Now the next one is another particle cloud. And the next one is another particle cloud. Now, do you have to have all three particle clouds? No, you do not. But I was just like, you know what? I'm going to have three particle clouds because why not? So, you have a comparator coming out of this last one. So, you could go ahead and have only like 4 and then have a comparator coming out of it. But I have, what, how many is that? 6? 6 of them, and then you have a comparator coming out of it so that it can generate a redstone signal. Then it goes into 2 repeaters set on 4 ticks. And then you have this one here, which is set on impulse, unconditional, and needs redstone. And it will summon the item that you want to put. Now these coordinates are also the relative position from the command block. If you need any help on that, comment below and say that you want a video on how to do relative position, if you need any help on that, and I will consider doing it. But as for right now, if nobody needs help on it, I don't find a need in making a video about that. So you're going to put the item ID here and the relative position to the command block here. Okay? And then as for the final command, you're going to want to fill the item frames with air. Now what this does is it fills item frames within 17 blocks. There's 17 here, radius 17. 17 blocks in any direction from this command block will be filled with air. Like the item frames will be filled with air. And so you want to keep that in mind, because if you're building around this and you want to put item frames filled with things around this thing, it will empty your item frames. If you want to modify this somehow, I wouldn't really know exactly how to do that. I find the easiest way to do it is just keep a radius. So that's going to be your best bet. So just keep other item frames away from these command blocks and you should be fine. Now you can put whatever you want into the commands. You can put like bread and pie and cookie, and it makes a cake. You know, I have no idea what you would possibly want to do with this, but it would be a really cool addition to any town. The, you know, uncraftable crafting table of sorts. So, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you learned something new. Again, the commands are down in the description, so you don't have to worry about that, but please remember the relative position where I said it is, and the fact that the item frame has to be in the block that is in, not on. So, yeah, if that made sense, you know, that thing that I did. Yeah. So, again, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe so that you can see more awesome content from the Strawberry Realm, and have a frickin' awesome day. Goodbye.